Hello friends, welcome to Online Tutor. I am Sanjay and this video will discuss a very interesting concept of JavaScript, and that is how to disable right click, inspect element, etc. from a web page. I believe many of you already aware about this topic. If yes, no issues, please watch one more time, and if no, then this video is very helpful to you. We have one more request, please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can create such type of informative videos for you. Back to editor. So before doing any about the code development part, first we need to understand that what we are discussing inside this video. Back to browser. So here I have opened a website called tutorialspoint.com. I will right click, then we can see that from these options here we have two options called view page source and inspect. So I will click on this last option called inspect. Then it opens all about the developer tools. So from elements tab we can see the HTML code structure. If we go inside this network tab, then it will actually display all about the request what basically this web page is making to server. Now let's right click on this view page source. Now it opens all about the HTML code structure. From this HTML code also we can analyze the code structure part, all about the code logics of this web page. So at some point in some website, if we want to disable all these features, how to do that? So in this video we'll discuss that if we want that user will not be able to open inspect element or the view page source part, means the source code part, so how to disable these features. Back to editor. So let's create a file inside this directory called html-js. So I will click and create a file called disable.html. So I will first create the basic HTML structure here. So HTML, this is all about a basic structure of HTML. Go to body. So first I will see that how to disable right click from a web page. So we have two options. Let's see the first, that is the very simplest way to disable the right click inside any of the web page. But before that, let's add a h3 here. Welcome to my website, and also I will add a paragraph tag here. Let's say this, a sample website for learning. If I save this change, go here, just go inside HTML.js directory, and if I open disable.html, now we can see this is our h3 tag and this is all about paragraph tag. So right now if I right click here, then we can see that right click is enabled, and here we can see all those options. Now let's see that how to disable this right click event. So we have two options. So let's see the first, the simplest one. I will go inside this body tag. I will add an attribute here, that is on context menu. Inside this double quotes of this attribute value, I will add simple returns equals to false. Save this change, go here, let's reload this page. And if I right click, then we can see that right click is now disabled. If I again go here, let's remove this option part. Save this web page, go here, let's reload, right click, and now we can see that right click is now working. So this is the first option, means the simplest one. Once we add this attribute value to body tag, it means that we have disabled the right click option. In the second part, it means the same function. In the second way, I will go at the body, means at the bottom of this body tag. Let's add a script tag here. Let's say document dot add event listener. It means inside this document, the HTML part of any web page is known as HTML DOM. It means document object model. So this is all about the document section of this web page. So what we are doing here, we are adding an event listener inside our document. So inside the first value, we need to pass our event. So the event is context menu, and in the second option, we need to add a callback function. So event curly pairs, and inside this function block, let's event dot prevent default. Save this change, go here, let's reload this web page. I am right click. Now we can see that right click is now disabled. So this is the second option. By the help of that, we can disable the right click function of any web page. Now let's discuss the second part of this video, that how to disable view page source option. So before that, first let's remove this script tag here. Save this change, go here, let's reload, right click. So now we can see that to see the source code of this web page, here we have the option view page source, or the shortcut key available Ctrl+U. So first we need to find that how many options we have available so that we can open the source code of this web page. So the first option, right click, click here. Now we can see the HTML code. If I press Ctrl+U, I am pressing Ctrl+U from my keyboard. Now we can see the HTML code. Again I will go here, I am pressing Ctrl+Shift+I. Then we can see the network tab. If I go here inside this elements tab, now we can see the HTML code. Again we have another option. If I press Ctrl+Shift+J, now we can see the console tab of this developer tools, and also from this elements tab, now we can see the HTML code. So it means that if we want that user will not be able to open the source code, it means we need to disable all these options. So how to do? Let's go here. I will add a script tag here, and let's document. It means that from this HTML document, we want to disable all those options. So let's go here. So document dot on key down. It means when user will press any key from keyboard, then we need to find that which key pressed and from which key actually these options are enabling. So after getting all those values, simple, we need to disable that. So on key down equals to callback function. Inside this, here we have e variable, that is event. If I simple console.log, let's e.keyCode. Save this change, go here, let's close all those tabs, let's reload here. Right click, click on inspect here, go to console tab. So by these following codes, what we are doing, so when user will press any key from keyboard, we are just taking the keycode value and printing inside our console tab. So here inside this web page, I am pressing A button from my keyboard. Now we can see inside console, here we have the keycode value equals to 65. I am pressing I value, means I button, the value is 73. I am pressing U button, 85. I am pressing J button, it's 74. Even I will press, let's say, Shift button, then we can see the value equals to 16. Caps lock button, here we have the value called 20. So from this keycode concept, we need to disable all those options. So what I will do, back to editor, go here inside this function block, and let's if e.keycode, and before writing the code, let's do one more time console.log equals to e.keycode. Save this change, go here, just reload. So I am pressing, let's say, U here, its value equals to 85. So I will go inside editor. So U equals to 85. Again, if I go here, let's press I value, means I character, it's 73. I equals to 73. And if I see the value of J character from keyboard, so it's 74. So here J equals to 74. Let's go and comment this console tab. So here let's say if e dot control key, it means we want to disable the first option Ctrl+U to see the view page source code. So if the event characters equals to the control key and e dot keycode value equals to 85, it means we have pressed control key and the U button simultaneously. So it means that in that case, return equals to false. If I save this change, go here, let's close this inspect element first. Reload this page. If I will press Ctrl U, then we can see that it is not working. So let's see our alert message here. So alert, Ctrl plus U has been disabled. If I save this change, go here, let's reload this web page, and if I press Ctrl U, then we can see that Ctrl U has been disabled. So successfully, now we have disabled the first option, and that is all about the press value of Ctrl and U. Let's see the another option, that is Ctrl Shift I. So if I go here, let's comment this line. First let's see, if I go here, let's reload this page. So I am pressing Ctrl Shift I. Now we can see that the console tab of this developer tools. So this is the option we need to disable here. So what I will do here, let's say if E dot control key means the press value, it's a control key, also shift key, also E dot keyCode value equals to I, it means 73. So in that case, return equals to false. Let's see the another option, that is Ctrl Shift J. So I will copy the same code snippet, and in this case the J value equals to 74. Save this change, and here let's add quickly the alert here. So this is all about Ctrl plus Shift plus I, and Ctrl Shift J. Save this change, go here, let's reload this page. So I am pressing first Ctrl plus U, it is disabled. Ctrl Shift I, it is also disabled, and Ctrl Shift J, it is also disabled. So successfully we have disabled all options. One more thing, also we know that by pressing F12 button also we can open our inspect element option. So in that case also we need to disable that. I am pressing F12 button for my keyboard, and now we can see that we are opening all about the console tab. So this is the option also going to disable. Back to editor, and the keycode value of F12 button is 123. So in that case what I will do, let's say if E dot keycode value equals to 123, it means F12 button. This is for F12 button. So here first let's add an alert here, that is F12 has been disabled, and finally return equals to false. Save this change, go here, let's reload this page. So I am pressing F12 button. Now we can see that F12 has been disabled. So successfully these are the options. By the help of that we can disable all about the right click concept as well as inspect element options. So please like, do comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.